As we break for the August long weekend, our friends at Local Environmental Services give you a chance to blow off a little steam. Every single week, we read real emails received to talk@ryanjesperson.com. It's a tradition we call Trash Talk! All right, this one from Lesley, who says, Jespo, I'm not sure if you'll ever read this on air. Oh, Lesley, you know I'm going to. She says, Ryan, I love real talk because it can make me feel super happy and sometimes sad and sometimes totally pissed off, all in the same episode, sometimes in the same discussion. And your discussion of the Calgary Stampede and its appalling cover-up of child sexual abuse over the years makes me not a fan, to say the least. She says, but I got to talk about the animals for a second. She says, do your own research here, Jespo, on the increasing number of animals that have died or suffered at the Stampede since its beginning, and especially in the chucks. Almost every year for the last 30 years, horses are destroyed in those races, and yet every freaking year, we hear from their owners and organizers about how much they love the animals and that the Stampede is working to do better. I call bullshit, says Lesley. This year, for example, one of the hottest and smokiest days of the entire Stampede, news channels telling us to keep our pets indoors to smoke unhealthy for humans and animals alike. The chucks went on. I mean, as a matter of fact, they set a record for heat. Imagine those horses being pushed to their physical limit in that heat, their lungs sucking in all that smoke. How is this loving the animals? She says, and I have news for folks. A dog, a calf, a cow, they can feel fear. Would you put your soon-to-be terrified family pet in an arena to be chased and roped by an idiot on a horse while ignorant people are screaming out their lungs in glee? Why do people have so much trouble wrapping their minds around this? Why are people who call out the stupidity dubbed extremists? Have you ever wondered, Ryan, why the Calgary Humane Society has never fully spoken out against the Calgary Stampede when almost every other concerned organization in Canada, including the Vancouver SPCA, is actively campaigning against the Stampede Rodeo? Money comes to mind, she says, and now this story of the abuse cover-up. When you said 70 people attached to that class action lawsuit were involved, I was shocked. She says, my heart breaks for these young people. Years ago, I provided after-school care for a youngster who was performing that year in the grandstand show. It makes me sick to think that child or any other child could have been faced with a predator of that nature when that event should have been a fun and fabulous experience to remember for the rest of their lives. Lesley says, no, don't get me wrong. I'm not completely against the Stampede. I went a couple times a couple of years ago, but I would never go to the rodeo. I just think it would be a better show celebrated without that rodeo and abuse. You know, human or animal is not excused or covered up. It just shouldn't be. They need to be held more accountable. But people so easily forget, like our roundtable said today, or turn their heads because the truth hurts and the truth can be uncomfortable. That's why I love real talk, and it's why I'm grateful that you have uncomfortable discussions as well as the fun ones. You know, the idea that once we know better, we do better, and that has far greater value than money. Thank you for giving a voice to the unheard. She says, that said, I'm still waiting for you to get one of the most amazing, talented, hilarious, educated Albertans on the show. For frick's sakes, she says, hurry up and book Jan Arden, would ya? That from Lesley. Lesley, thanks for that. Landed it on the tree and everything. You can send us your trash talk to talk@ryanjesperson.com, and you can get a quote on garbage, recycling, water hauling, portable toilets, fence rentals, and more by visiting localenvironmental.ca. When we're back on Tuesday, we'll check in with the Titan of Talk, Charles Adler. Plus, we're going to learn more about Alberta going net zero and why are electricity prices about to go sky high. Have an amazing and safe August long weekend, and thanks for being a part of Real Talk.